Dear students, now I am going to discuss the fourth important feature of organic compounds, that is the complexity of organic compounds. Now, most of the organic compounds with which we deal in our daily life or that mostly exist, they are usually large and their structural formulas are quite complex. For example, we have the example of starch. It has the chemical formula C6, H10 and O5 whole N, and this N can be up to thousands. Similarly, we have the example of proteins. So proteins are very large macromolecules, and they have the molecular masses ranging from few thousands to millions. Now let us discuss another important property, isomerism. Now isomerism will be discussed in detail in the next lectures, but let me give you a general concept. Isomerism is the existence of the mirror images of the compounds, or structurally different but their chemical formulas are same. Structurally they are different from one another. So it is a very common phenomena in organic compounds, and very often more than one compounds are represented by the same molecular formula, means they have same molecular formula, but they have different structural formula. Now let us discuss the sixth property of organic compounds, that are rates of organic reaction. Rates of organic reactions. Now since we have discussed earlier that organic compounds, they are covalent in nature, so the reactions that are involving organic compounds in one way or the other, so the reactions will be slow. And in general the yield or the amount of the product will be low. So the products are formed in very small amount, and the slow rate of organic compounds reaction is because of the reason that the molecular nature of organic compounds forces them to do so. They are covalent and it is very difficult to break the covalent bond. Ultimately more time is required to break the covalent bond, and because of that the rate of reactions are slow. Now let us discuss the seventh and the last important feature, that is solubility. Now solubility is the ability to be soluble or to dissolve. Now most organic compounds, they are insoluble in water. Because water has polar nature and it has partial positive and partial negative charges inside it, and since the organic compounds, they have no such kind of charges, so they are insoluble in water, but they are soluble in organic solvents, the solvents of their own family, including benzene, ether and alcohol. So mostly these type of solvents are used when we need to dissolve some kind of organic compounds. So that was all about the basic features that are shared by all the organic compounds. Now let us discuss the importance of organic chemistry. Now the importance of organic chemistry, you cannot overlook that. Almost all of the chemical reactions that are occurring around us and most of the compounds that we are dealing with, they are organic in nature. Mostly the reactions taking place in the living systems, they are chemical reactions, including our own bodies. We are organic from head to toe, and we involve many life molecules, including the proteins, the enzymes, the carbohydrates, lipids, vitamins, and nucleic acids, and all of them are organic in nature. Now we have also become dependent on organic compounds for our daily life activities like food, medicine, and clothing. They are all organic. And over the recent years, the chemists, they have also learned to synthesize plastic, synthetic rubber, medicine, preservatives that are added in the compounds to make them microbes resistant. And then we have paints, we have varnishes. Varnish is the paint for the wood, and we have textile fibers. Our fertilizer industry is completely, I have already told you that urea was organic compound, and urea is a very important fertilizer. It is organic in nature. We have prepared pesticides, detergents, various cosmetics, dyes and colors. All of them are organic in nature, and many of these compounds, their synthesis, it has prevented the world from shortage of naturally occurring products. Dear students, now we will be discussing the sources of organic compounds. This was all about today's lecture. So the sources of organic compounds will be discussed in the next lectures. I will be telling you about the sources of coal, natural gas, petroleum and its fractions. So we will also discuss how to get these organic compounds from their sources and how to refine these sources. I hope today's lecture is very much clear to all of you. Thank you so much for your time. Please do share about your views and comments. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.